So after my first color management video, I got the question saying, I like your videos. I want to know with color manage, can you use every footage from different cameras, or do you have to change the input settings from the specific cameras? In this one, let's take a look at just that. We're in DaVinci. Let's go ahead and create a new project. So new project and say color manage. There we go. So let's add some footage to the project with different cameras. Using two different red cameras, one red camera with two different clips in, Alexa Mini, and one that I shot myself from my A7S III. So mark them and drag them over to master. And here, let's say don't change. So first off, when I create a new project, the project settings under color management is usually set default like this. So here we are, color management, timeline color space is usually set to Rec 709 scene and output color space gamma 2.4. For now, let's leave it like this and go ahead and just import all the footage to the timeline. Let's go ahead and just cut that away. So now we have all the clips in the timeline, and if we head over to the color section, you can see the clips are right here and they are all in the current state of log. And also, by the way, look at this image. Isn't it kind of cool that we, or me in this case, are able to download this ARRI Alexa Mini footage to just play around with in DaVinci? If you want to download this footage and play around with, I highly suggest ARTLIST. Check out the link down below and you will actually get 2 months for free when you're signing up. So if you want to use the best music and get some nice raw footage, then I highly recommend you to check out the links down below. So if we go into the camera raw panel, and as you can see from the red footage, it actually contains all the data that was used when this clip was shot. So if we open up the project settings under color management, keep in mind now that we are not working color managed yet. So to change this, we are going to do almost the same as I did in the last video about color management, but this time we are going to use the automatic settings. Take the color science, change it to DaVinci YRGB color managed, and then you can see that this automatic color management is clicked on. I'm actually gonna leave this on. So what this does is that DaVinci now will recognize the different camera profiles of each clip. If we go ahead and just press save, keep an eye on the clips. And now we can see that all the different clips are now viewed in a proper Rec 709 color space. And this is the beauty with DaVinci Color Management, that this does all that work for us. Just quick recap. We went in, we changed the color science from DaVinci YRGB, non-color managed, to DaVinci YRGB color managed, and then just leave the checkbox here checked with the automatic color management. And the output color space is set to SDR Rec 709. So what we get then is properly converted footage, and we are viewing it in Rec 709 color space, the output color space. What about the last clip, the A7S III clip? Well, that clip is not raw, and it doesn't contain any metadata from when it was recorded. So what we need to do with this clip is to right click on it, and we can set the input color space here, and we go down to sgamma3, slog3. Now it's probably converted as well. So this is what I recommend you to do if you have a bigger project with multiple different cameras, and if the project contains raw material, then this automatic color management is a beautiful tool. But if you don't have raw and you are working with maybe the A7S III and the FX3 and some ProRes footage, then the easiest way would be to do it manually, and it's pretty easy actually. Go into the media pool, and like in this example, maybe you don't organize it this way, but ideally you are organizing it after the different cameras, and you would just go into A7S III and mark all the footage and just right click, head down to input color space and just choose it like I did before, S-Gamma 3, S-Log 3, or whatever color profile the camera was set to. Hopefully this makes sense. This is just a quick overview of this topic. I recommend you to check out Darren Moston with color management. He explains this much better than I do. Also, Colin Kelly has great information about this as well. Okay, that's all for me now. See you later. Bye.